Hi guys, very quick one today. Just thought I'd show you my KTM. I wanted to put an isolator switch on it of some description because I don't use it very often. The battery tends to go flat because it being fairly modern, there's lots of electronic stuff on it that still drains the battery even when it's off or switched off. I tried on different forums and all the rest of it. No one came up with a particularly good idea, and I was going to run a couple of cables right from the front to the back under the seat to a fairly hefty switch, but that seemed like a lot of work, and then it meant you had to take the seat off every time because it doesn't just flip up like an ordinary seat. So I started thinking around and I couldn't come up with anything, but eventually I came up with a very simple idea. Well, let me just show you. Get around the front here. You can see where the battery is. It's under the tank. So obviously if you just want to whip the lead off, you've got to take the tank off as well as the seat. You can just about see it in there. If I move these handlebars right round to the right, you can see it a bit better. You can just see it there, the negative. That's the negative terminal. And you can see what I've done. I've just used a very small knob. That's all I can describe it as, really. It came off some sort of a machine. I'm not exactly sure what. If it'll focus, you'll see it a bit better. I'm not sure if it was a stop on a saw or something or other. And it's just a plastic knob with a 6mm stud sticking out the bottom. And this battery, the terminals can go either way. You can put the terminal sticking up, which it was originally, or pointing forwards. You just move there's like a captive nut. If I can get, it's difficult to hold the camera and show you, get in there. But with this, the steering put right to the right, I can just, even with my big fat hands, get in and undo it quite easily. As I say, yeah, the battery, I had to put a new battery on it anyway because it was flat when I bought it. I think probably for the very same reasons, that he didn't use it as much. It goes flat, you take it off, you charge it up, and it's never quite the same. So this little idea, there you go, it's off. Lead comes off with it, very simple, just a little plastic doodah. And there's the terminal. That washer normally goes on the other side, and you can see what I've done on the lead. I've just wire tied a wire tie onto the lead, just for something to get hold of, so if it drops down a bit you can get your finger in the loop and pull it up, and it sits in there very easily. And when the bike's in the garage anyway and it's undone, or the terminal's off, when you've got the steering lock on, which is fully to the left, you can't see it, you can't get to it, so it's no problem at all. I rather like this bike. Hadn't had it long, had it since January. Totally different from the Triumph, much more fun, quicker, throw it about, it's lovely. A lot of people don't like it, they say call it the Beakster because of the front, but I really like it, love riding it, but unfortunately just don't get enough time. Anyway, my first incarnations for this device were these. This one was literally just a wing nut with a 6mm stud welded in, which worked absolutely fine. I was a little bit concerned with it being all metal, even though it's on the negative side. And then I found this one, again, off a machine I think somewhere. Worked fine, but it was a bit big. And I was delving around in my toolbox the other day for something else and found that little one, which is what it's ended up as. Absolutely perfect size. So thanks for watching, just a quick one. Might be helpful to some people who've got a similar problem.